This video documents the aesthetic difference between water-based and 100% solids epoxy. To begin the demo, a smooth slab is damaged to mimic a floor that was broken by a chipping hammer. A crack chaser with a diamond blade makes it easy to cut in some voids. The needle scaler comes back to flare the voids as though they are spalls. Adding to the authenticity, dust and water are mixed, and then dumped on the floor to contaminate the spalls. Once dry, a shot blaster is used to clean the bottoms of the pits. This is how a real floor in a similar condition would be prepped. Any repair materials will need surface prep if they are expected to maintain adhesion. Once blasted, 100% solids epoxy is prepared. Applying by a blue steel trowel, the area is skinned. While wet, dry quartz is broadcasted over the surface. The dry quartz broadcast into the epoxy will displace it and raise it to a level that's above the level of the concrete. The aim is to leave these patches high so that when ground down flush, they should leave no elevation inequality. After some time to cure, overnight in this case, a rotary grinder and 70 grit 10 segment tools are used to remove the epoxy overfill. The process of overfill removal is variable based on the quality of the epoxy, the amount of quartz, and the hardness of the concrete. Once complete, the area is vacuumed well to remove all grinding dust. The area is then split into two halves by tape, so a side-by-side product comparison can be made. First being prepared and applied is a water-based epoxy. This formula allows for a dip and roll application. The 100% solids epoxy is then mixed and applied the same way. Once the samples have cured enough to support weight, overnight in this case, a closer look is had. The water-based side exhibits a color contrast that does little to mask the patch. If anything, it makes the patches more obvious. The 100% solid side doesn't fully mask or blend the patches either, but its darkening effect does help to make them less obvious. And that's about it. A side-by-side comparison of water and solvent-based epoxies.